So you know the really famous old saying, if Alonzo falls in the forest and no one is there to hear, did he really make a sound? Huh? No? That's not quite it? Well, you get the idea. Last year, everything Lonzo Ball did caused a commotion. He would sneeze, and we'd get a dozen blog entries about it, and God forbid his dad opened his mouth. It was like a 3-day news cycle.
It's a meaty paw there.
The whole scene made a lot of vets around the league roll their eyes, and with good reason. And the person I always felt the worst for was Lonzo himself. This is a really talented and actually pretty quiet kid who had somehow been turned into a vessel for a bunch of other people's big ideas and hopes and disappointments. And that is a lot to carry around when you are only 20 years old. This year was poised to be more of the same, except then, of course, something seismic happened in Lakerland. An earthquake by the name of LeBron James. And where LeBron goes, I mean, come on. The story is LeBron. Just think about what some of the big headlines coming out of Lakers training camp have been already just in the last 4 days. LeBron decides not to address the team before the Lakers' first practice. LeBron picks Eminem for the Lakers' stereo system. LeBron may not play a lot of preseason minutes. Oh, wait, no, LeBron is going to play some preseason minutes this Sunday. LeBron is wearing number 6 in practice. But oh, no, don't worry. He's done that for a long time, people. He's not switching back to number 6 for games. And on, and on. And on. The other day, all eyes in the gym were on LeBron and Rondo getting into this hyper-competitive shooting contest. LeBron had Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, and Lance Stevenson on his team. Rondo had JaVale, KCP, and Michael Beasley.
That ain't fair.
They're basically playing around the world, and the whole team got way into it, shouting and cursing and laughing, and all the TV cameras were wrapped with attention. And off to the side of all of that, out of the frame, was Lonzo Ball, quietly doing some individual work to rehab the knee he had scoped in July. It was quite the metaphor if you're into that sort of thing. And then yesterday, Lonzo actually participated in his first full contact practice, which was a huge step, the most he has tested the knee in about 5 months. And guess what? It was treated in the exact proportional way that it should have been. Reported responsibly, without TMZ running to LeVar for comment, without launching a round of talk show chatter on whether the knee would prevent Lonzo from becoming the second coming of Magic Johnson. It was remarkable, actually, and something that we really didn't talk about much last December, back when, you remember, LeBron and Lonzo met up at midcourt after the game and touched off all that speculation about them playing together this season. Back then, everyone predicted that if LeBron really did come to the Lakers, it would be even more of a circus around Lonzo. And perhaps eventually that will be true. But for now, LeBron is commanding so much attention that Lonzo can just chill and develop, making whatever noise he wants without having to worry about the whole world listening. That is a real gift LeBron has given him, and they haven't even played together yet.
It's purple.
Isn't that nice?
Good job, guys.
Shout out to producer Bobber and our Cage Graphics staff. Stephen, what are your expectations for Lonzo this season if maybe he is allowed to have a regular second-year season and not the Lonzo Ball second season?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they have a choice but to have a regular second season. You know, all the noise, I think LeBron and the Lakers are going to shut all that down. They're not going to let that be a factor this year. With him, I want to see him grow as a player. I want to see him grow from his first year to his second year. And I want him to actually learn from the guys he has around him. Rondo, LeBron, you know, be a young guy and be open to learning from the guys. Don't come in and try to, okay, well, I know what I need to know. I don't need to play in these games. I don't need to do the shooting games with them. I know what I need to do. I got my own thing going. I think you need to buy in and just let them teach you.
I think part of why it was such a phenomenon last year is because there was nothing going on with this team. Let's be honest. We were bored, and it's L.A.
Right.
So you can't fly under the radar in L.A., so next man up.
Right.
Next man up was Lonzo Ball. Now you're the circus. Well, now the real circus is in town, so that doesn't satisfy the desire and the needs of the local media and the national media. Right. So he doesn't really have to do anything, like you pointed out. Like, LeBron's got to take care of that part. But as far as what he can do better, like Stack said, he's got to grow as a player, right? First of all, the idea that he's not going to have the ball in his hands every time down the court. He's going to have to learn to play off ball. He's not a good shooter. That doesn't mean, okay, so now I can't play, right? We saw Dwayne Wade and LeBron James develop an amazing chemistry, and it wasn't because Wade ended up shooting threes. It's because he was cutting and moving without the ball. And Lonzo's got to be able to do that. Then the other thing he's got to do is he's got to, and LeBron can help by finding him, he's got to get better at finishing. He was terrible at finishing around the rim. I think we had a graphic with his field goal percentage. He shot something around 40-some odd percent, 43% from the paint in the rim on layups, right? 43%. To put that in perspective, Al Horford shot a better field goal percentage from three-point range. From 23 feet out, Al Horford was more money than he was at the easiest shot in basketball. That can't happen. He's got to get better at that. By the way, Willie Cauley-Stein, you're a big man. 45%. Dunk the ball, man. What are you doing? You're long, you're athletic, but we're talking about Lonzo Ball.
Right.
So that's got to improve, right? And that has nothing to do with the form on his shot or any of that.
Right.
That's basketball.
Right.
So LeBron has talked about how much Lonzo can pick up from Rajon Rondo. I mean, obviously, the court vision is a little bit there. I think Rondo is sort of at doctorate level, and Lonzo is still in college at it. But at least he has it. You can see that he has that court vision. What else, Stephen, do you think it's important for Lonzo to pick up being around Rondo?
How to be a professional, I think, and that passion for the game, that will to win. I don't know if he has that yet. I didn't see that passion last year. Obviously, we know this kid is talented, like you just said. He has all the skills that Rondo has, but just that motor that Rondo has, the will to win, the pay attention to detail, watching film, knowing what guys want their shots and all that stuff, that makes players want to play with you. When your point guard is paying attention to detail like that and know where you like the ball and cares about that type of stuff, guys want to play with you, and I think you need to let that rub off on him.
And on top of that, when we talk about Rondo, he's not just rolling the ball out there and going playing. We talk about it all the time. He knows what everyone else is running. He'll call out to the rest of the team, they're running this, they're running that. This is what we're doing defensively. And that doesn't come from just being around, even though he's been around for a while, 12 years, 13 years in this league. That comes from studying the film, studying playbooks, and sitting with your coaches. And that's the next level what a lot of young players don't get. It's not just, I got my shots up today, I did my drills. It's also the mental work.